You've been in healthcare for a little while now. So what is the experience from AMEX? How does that translate?
I think it's a mixture of things. One, it's understanding, hey, if we want to move into a digital era, what does the technology look like, right? What does that technical foundation that you're going to build upon look like? So part of the role is really, hey, do you have an understanding of how cloud technology should really work? Do you have an understanding of how the API and the open source world looks like? Just having that understanding doesn't mean it's just take it and drop it into healthcare, because there's different sensitivities in this industry. But understanding that technology allows you to come in and really poke holes to say, how can it work and what should it look like within healthcare? So you're not starting from ground zero. You're like, I've never worked with cloud before, right? You have some of that experience and knowledge. So there's some of that that's definitely translatable and bringing that from my Amex days. There is the way and thinking behind what and how to do transformation when you think about digital and experience. So I would say some tenets would be customer centricity. Healthcare, yes, is a customer business, right? When you think about the patient and the experience. But if I take financial service and healthcare, there are two different emotional spectrums happening. Healthcare is an extremely emotional business, whether you are on the providing side or you're on the receiving end of it. And if we're going to be honest about it, when we put a new benefit on a Platinum American Express card or a Centurion card, everybody's excited about that. But if you tell someone, hey, you're coming to the hospital for X and Y procedure, no one's like jumping up and down about that, right?
Right.
And so there's a whole different emotional edge that we have to take into account when I think about healthcare. The reason I bring that up is because customer centricity and how we've done it at American Express. Every time we made product decisions, every time we were building, every time we were thinking about improving the journey for someone, we thought about how the customer was central to that. And in healthcare, that's one of the principles that in my team that we're building strongly as we think about digital. We're saying, what are the true problems out there that we really are trying to solve versus what is everybody buzzing and talking about and what does technology look like in healthcare? We're more so on what does the experience need to be? What are the problems we have to solve? What does it mean for the patient, the consumer, the customer, who I think of in three different lenses? And then what do we build? Not necessarily just bringing the tech in. Customer centricity is really important.